Okay, so, well, let's make sure. Yes, it's kind of hard to see with my glasses. We're running through the McDonald's drive-thru, getting Keith a apple fritter, and then we're headed back to the house.
Mom and Dad's house.
Yeah, to her parents' house, where I plan on disappearing into the woods, and she's gonna sit and chat with her mom until her mom takes off, and then she's gonna eyeball it up.
That would be yours.
That would, yeah. Alrighty, so we are at Camp Kilo Sierra. I am on the Nickel Plate Trail. I have my fishing pole, and I have this nice little net, floating net that I made from Dollar Tree Equipment. Basically, it's a pool noodle and one of those laundry nets with some zip ties, and it creates a nice little floating net. Also, I got some cordage attached to it, which is some nylon line that I got from the Dollar Tree, used for hanging out laundry, stuff like that. So that, along with the spare phone, Michelle now insists that I carry a spare phone with me, or a phone, the spare phone, when I'm out and about with and not around her. So, which is probably a good idea. So I am using a small rooster tail, which is my favorite bait. I'm not expecting to really catch anything, but if I do, and I can catch 3 or 4 decent sized fish, we may have a little fish fry tonight. Now, also, I have never eaten a crick chub. Basically, all they are giant minnows. That's really all they are. I've always considered them not to be edible because they just look gross when they're in mating season. They grow horns and things to that nature. But I love the sound of that bird. Anyway, they are edible, and I have seen people eat them before, and they say they're very delicious. They're very tender and flaky. And this year, sometime this year, I'm gonna catch 3 or 4 decent sized ones and grill them up or cook them up in some manner. So maybe today's that day. All right, so we are in the spot where we're going to, at least one spot where we're going to attempt to catch a few fish. I don't know if there's even any fish in here at this point, but we will see. Try to cast it out right in there, in between all that muck and stuff. I'll get set up and get right back with you. So let's see what we can't do. All right, we got the first cast out of the way. Oh, hey, there is a fish. There was a little fish there. It followed it. So walking around, it's warming up pretty decently. I do not need this jacket on. At this point, the only reason I'm wearing it is I'm not at camp yet, so I can't take it and dump it off at camp, which I am about to do. And two, I'm wearing it because I don't want to take it off and carry it. It's just easier for me to wear it, and it keeps it out of my arms. So I am taking the fishing pole and the fishing net back to camp, and probably take off my jacket, and I am going to hopefully go into the woods for, I don't know, half hour to an hour or so and get a little tree time in. So looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to bringing you guys along with me, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of crazy chat that we can have. So as I'm walking down this trail, and like I said, it's an old railroad, I noticed that. See if I can zoom in on it a little bit. It's an old plastic bucket. Now, if I was out here doing any kind of actual survival or anything like that, I would probably go dig that up, and it would serve a few purposes. One is I would be picking up some trash off the ground and repurposing it. And two, part of the repurposing, I would use it for something at camp. So all I can say is try not to look at trash as trash. Try to look at it as what else could it be, or even better yet, not what else could it be, but what is that? You know, there's tons and tons of repurposing you can do with what people consider trash, and all you have to do is allow your mind to come up with a few ideas that will benefit you while you're on the trail, while you're at camp, or if you really can't come up with a reason why to repurpose it, just pick it up and put it in a bag and take it to a proper area that can be thrown away in a manner that's a little more suitable than just tossed in the woods. I hate seeing that. I hate it. Alright, so we are out by the big fire pit, and right here is going to be my new Camp Bramble, and it is cleaned out pretty decently. And I would get started with this camp already, but I have not posted me actually cleaning this yet. And in that cleaning video, I asked everybody to give me a viewpoint of what they wanted to see built here, and I want to give everybody an opportunity to give their opinions about what they want built before I actually start building. So right now it's just going to sit just like this, and we are going to head deep into the woods, or I should say as deep as we can, and I'll get right back with you. Comparatively, we are going to head downhill. There we go. So we're gonna head into the woods. I did take my jacket off. There is I guess I could say a chill with the breeze, but moving around really takes any negativity off of that. Let's see here, we'll go this direction. But it also puts me in the spot of the brambles and stuff aren't really growing right now. I mean, it's still February, and they haven't really grown, so there's not a lot of stickers and thickets per se, but it's still here. And I don't have my jacket now to help protect me, because that jacket isn't just for protection from weather. It also protects me from all of the stickers and that sort of stuff that's out here in the woods. So we are going to follow these trails, and I'll bring you along with me, and we'll see what interesting stuff we can find.